On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what a guan. A blessed and wonderful Wednesday evening to each and every person out there tuning into the voice of On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I have a story to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public, and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog, so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of this particular story. Now, I also hope that you, the regular members of Chan Public, who is not directly involved in any form of criminal activity, but think it is okay for you to be around persons of a certain character. I hope that you especially that may be doing so will take something positive from this unfortunate situation, and to know that Jamaica is on a whole different trajectory right now as it relates to crime and violence, and these criminal elements will paint you guilty by association, and clam your food will get damn. Yeah, man. But watch this now, my peeps. I got started off this evening with knockings and clappings that took place over there in the Bell Rock community of Kingston 11 last week, Wednesday, of this man presently on your screen, who has since been identified as Craig Barton, but more popularly known in the streets as Biggz, and of course the entire community, to include that of the younger generation, would dub him as Father Christmas, as this youth here definitely give a lot of handout to the poor and needy in his community. Now everybody I wonder why such what some would describe as a decent human being end up losing 3 pints in such a tragic manner. Now on your screen is a picture of exactly where it took place. And as you can see on your screen, the females standing to the left, that is not exactly where it happened, but as you can see on the right of your screen, a white pickup truck. Just look further behind that white pickup truck. You see 2 images right beside that white wall resting their backs. So it's actually Biggz right there, and a friend of his who is also an employee of the family wholesale where that female is standing. Now, according to the police report, Biggz was among a small group sitting outside his place of work when a green car drove up with men who opened gunfire, hitting both of them all over their bodies. It is said that the police were alerted and the injured men transported to the hospital. Now it is said that Biggz succumbed to his injuries on Friday, so basically that is a day and a half later. Now, a video has been making rounds on social media of the actual incident that basically showed the deadly attack. The video also revealed Biggz, who is also a licensed firearm holder, returning fire as the car sped away. It is said that right after that, he was seen walking towards the vehicle that assisted him to the hospital. That's the white pickup truck across the street. So many definitely I wonder where this come from, because everybody basically, as we Jamaicans would have said, we can put our neck on the black feather one here, is not a criminal element. And I stand to agree, he's not a criminal element, not a knockis and clappis by a long shot. But Biggz has certain affiliation and certain association with known criminal elements that led to his demise. Now, many good I say, foolishness you talk on the spot. Fight your fight to get a youth, because the youth no mix up. And I'm not saying that he mix up, but his association with a certain character led to his demise. So let me get into that phone right now. On your screen is a well-known Nakis and Clappis, who is definitely no stranger to the police, as he has made his mark and made a name for himself in the criminal underworld over the years in the General St. Andrew South Police Division. This criminal element here, presently on your screen, has since been identified as Richard Brown, aka Buru. Now, I've done vlogs on this particular criminal element in the past. So for those who has not yet watched that vlog, please go over and watch this vlog presently on your screen so you can get a full understanding as to who is Richard Brown, aka Buru. Now, Buru, as we all know, is a real corner boy. Yeah, man. You name it, Buru has done it. And I'm pretty sure that many of the ones them, to include members of the security forces, is rather surprised how this man is not just only alive, but out there among you, the regular members of Chan Public, walking up and down a free man after all the atrocities and lives that this man has taken by himself or is responsible for those persons meeting their demise. He's still out there, free as a bird in the tree, I walk the streets among you, John Public. Now this brother here have a list of enemies long so he got into a recent confrontation which led to a knockings and clappings of a known scammer. That scammer is affiliated to Bacto. That scammer is also affiliated with criminal elements from Seaview and also from the Wilton Gardens Rima community in the Kingston Western Police Division. Now Buru slap with the scammer, and everybody know that. So one would really be asking now then how this tie in with Fada Christmas, how this tie in with Biggz, knockings and clappings. But hold on, I'm gonna make you know. Now Buru and Biggz, aka Fada Christmas, is what some Jamaicans would call Bench and Batty are best friends. So even though one is at the extreme end of goodness, peace and tranquility type of youth, when I really inner the knockings and clappings is a youth or rather cry peace, I'm speaking about Biggz, than for foster or push or fuel war. But on the other hand, you have Buru, who is a known knockis and clappis, a real old dirty kind of boy. Yeah, man. So basically, you have oil and water together. I don't know how the two of them manage to be friends and still maintain that certain friendship there. But it is what it is. May sound strange to you know, because Biggz is of a certain character and Buru is also of a certain character. Both of them should mesh, none at all. But unfortunately, I write this so the story boiled down too. So because Buru now got touch the scammer youth, the man them were him and him in a war back to, because back to a Buru place as we all know. But the intra-gang feud, him have to leave out a back to because some back to man want name him food to bilious. So he has sought refuge in the Kingston Western Police Division. So members of the security forces in the Kingston Western Police Division, please also note this bit of information. Buru is in your area of policing. Sometimes he's in the Denham Town community and sometimes he's in the Rose Town community. But now, since the recent flare-ups in Denham Town, he's mostly in Rose Town presently. So this criminal element here is definitely one to look out for. Now, because him touched the scammer youth, as I stated earlier, is affiliated with other criminal elements in other areas. So basically, anybody could have touched Biggz. It could have been coming from his rivals in Bacto, Seaview, or the man them were affiliated with the criminal element from Rima. So them go circle upon the ends which part Biggz them there because Buru always go circle around there and go chill and bill with him friend Biggz. Yeah, man. So the man them go circle upon the ends to see if them could see Buru because for infiltrate in a Rose Town or Denham Town is going to be way more of a task for them to achieve. So they took the easier route and go upon the ends there where them know say the resistance is not so heavy per se and the getaway would be way easier. So the man them go circle upon the ends, no Buru. But guess who them see? Biggz sitting upon the corner, a man who everybody know that is closely affiliated to Buru. So the man them just never waste no time because them know said that I got hurt Buru to the core. So that is how Biggz get himself caught up in the mix. Yeah, man. And I right there so Biggz end up lose him 3 points. Now Biggz got the name Father Christmas from persons in his community who one would describe as less fortunate. Now Biggz is a man where definitely love put on a whole heap of Christmas treat and some back to school treat for the kids. So he's a definitely loved and well-known person in his community. But one would wonder where Biggz get them the bag of money they from. Fair help out so much people in them community. I send back youths to school. I take care of the less fortunate persons, them kids, book lists and school fees and all them thing there. So me know say people definitely I wonder where Biggz come by them money there if Biggz just a pretend like him innocent and under the covers is a juggis or is a tap dan or something of the sort. No. Biggz are not the man with the money. But the person that Biggz work for now, the man who own the wholesale and the mackerel factory, that are the man with the money. So that man is really close with Biggz. So everything come through Biggz from that man that is filtered out in the community. So I saw me know it go from back in the days. And I see him so it go up until Biggz met his demise. Now it's a tragic loss for that community. But I just hope that the gift of giving continues and the owner of that particular business establishment seek to find others to filter it through in the community and continue that in the legacy of Biggz, aka Father Christmas. So this story just goes to show that sometimes even though you're a good person, even though the persons where you're par with, involved, go on the knockings and clappings with them, in enough form of evil or criminal acts with them. But because it's a childhood friend, you still keep him close or her close as a friend. Sometimes you have to just know when to shift, when to step away and love certain people from a distance. Because Biggz kept the close friendship with that of Buru and that cost him his life. Yeah, man, a word to the wise. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.